We're here today with Neil, who's going to show us how to pack bearings. So Neil, tell us what we've got here.
Well, we've got a DRP bearing packer right here from DRP Race Products, loaded up with a tube of DAYlube, which is the best racing grease that we've found at Kyle Beatty Racing on the market. The biggest problem most people do is they overpack bearings. So with this packer, it's very hard to overpack a bearing. You use a very finite amount of grease and you don't get it all over your hands.
Well, great. Show us what you're doing there.
Let's see, we just go through and we do one roller at a time. Get it to come out the top. Pretty simple, really.
Excellent. And you found that this is more effective than doing it the traditional way?
Well, it's certainly more efficient, and you don't have to waste a whole roll of paper towels keeping your hands clean either. So you get to put the right amount of grease in the bearing. You're not overpacking the bearing, and at the same time, you're not making a giant mess. I can do a set of bearings for an entire car in 10 minutes.
Excellent. Now, what if a guy just has a few bearings to do?
Well, if a guy just has a few bearings to do, then DAYlube just came out with this really neat little syringe. So if you're a guy that only has one car, you can take this syringe right here, and you've got this right here in between every bearing. That way you don't overpack, and again, you don't have it all over your hands. And here at Kyle Beatty Racing, we have a lot of different cars that we work on, a lot of different race cars, so it serves us more to have that tube of grease in the packer. But for your do-it-yourselfer, guy has one or two cars at his shop, the syringe makes for great work.
Excellent. Well, thanks so much for showing us today, Neil.
Thanks, Kate.
You bet.